Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And if you are new here, I talk about um, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Meghan and Harry, Prince Harry, and also to some extent about other members of the British royal family, and sometimes even other royal families, because I find that it's quite a fascinating topic, isn't it? Um, Mostly I talk about Meghan and Harry, and mostly about Meghan because, as I've said before, I'm a little bit of a fangirl of Meghan's. I'm not the typical fangirl kind of a girl. I don't get fangirl crushes, but with Meghan, I definitely identify with this human person, very much. Why? I don't know. It's just like that. And so I try to, look at her perspective of things and share them here. If you are anti Meghan Markle and anti Prince Harry, you are still welcome to listen. I just ask that you try to have an open mind, and if you must leave a comment, to try to not be too toxic about it. I feel like in life we all have to try to live and let live, and it's not always easy, even for me. Even as I say it, it's something that I have to work on as well, to allow other people to be and to be who they are, and to leave them alone. And I think it's something that if all of us in the world could do a little bit better at that, what a much better world we'll have if we're all able to live and let live. So you're welcome, whoever you are, but not if you are leaving me really bad comments, because then I start to work my brain up. What can I say back to you? And then and I don't want to be like that. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. So voila. So in this post, which is on my blog is Meghan and Harry advisors.blogspot.com. I also recently created a Facebook page with the same name, a Twitter page, and I'm working on creating a Patreon page, and I'm also working on creating a book, which is going to be excerpts from my blog, which will be available on Amazon hopefully before Christmas, right? So um, so yes, I mean, any support that you can give me and my channel to help to be that sort of counterpunch for Meghan and Harry would be appreciated. That said, so on the blog, one of the recent posts I put up about Meghan and Harry, or about Meghan, is about the fact that she's a working girl, and she, like the rest of us, is always concerned about achieving work-life balance. How do I know that? I just know, right? Because I can just read her like a book. She doesn't have to tell me anything. I just know. I just get it. um so how does she achieve work-life balance? Well, first, she prioritizes her family. And I think that for all of us, in the end, I mean, you prioritize your family, and for some of us, your family is just you. I mean, not everybody has children and siblings and spouses and parents or whatever. Some people, it's just you, and guess what? You are your family, and you have to prioritize you. Okay. And so I think Meghan understands that, right now she has um, a husband, and she has two children, and she has her mom, and et cetera, et cetera, and I guess maybe to some extent her father, and that's her family, and her friends, I guess, are part of that. Some of her friends might be like family to her as well, and so she puts them first above work, even though work is very, very important to her. I think the scales are tipped in favor of family versus work, although she takes her work very, very seriously. The next thing is that she has learned to say no. To achieve work life balance, sometimes I think some people can get into a lot of trouble when they're very, very giving. They have this very giving personality. And I think Meghan is like that. I mean, she's a Leo. They're very, very generous. They're very, very big hearted. They don't like to say no to people. They want to be loved. They want to be the center of attention. And sometimes you can get into trouble like that because people just keep asking and asking and asking and asking. And then you find yourself in a sort of imbalanced situation in your life. And so with Megan, as she gets older and older, she's learning more and more how to say no. She hangs out with Oprah a lot. So Oprah is the queen of the vision board, you know. So she also has her own vision board where she sort of, looks at the present, projects to the future to see sort of the roadmap of where she's trying to go so that she can sort of GPS her way there and, account for the twists and turns and so on and so forth. So that's one way also that she helps to keep her life in balance. She definitely does to-do lists, I'm sure. And she delegates, as much as she possibly can to her staff. And she's in a position now, luckily for her, that she can afford to have a staff both at home and at work to help her because she's only one woman. She obviously can't do it all. And there are a few other things that she does as well. I mean, taking care of her health, taking time to carve out me time, which is so very important, especially for everybody, but especially for moms, people with young children. You need to have some time where you just take a milk bath or you go sit in the garden and contemplate, I don't know, just your individuality. I think when you come back to your children, you're so much more, fulfilled and filled up with more energy and love that you can give to them. So it's a lot of different things that she does, but in the end, it's really not that different from what everybody else does to achieve work life balance because at the end of the day, Megan is just like us, and she's a girl, and she's a mom, and she's a woman, and she's a human being. And, she has many of the same concerns and struggles like everyone else. So that's all for this one. I don't want to make my videos too long going forward. So thank you for listening. You have been most welcome to be here, whoever you are. Remember, live and let live. And if you are so inclined, please give me a thumbs up or a follow or subscribe to help me grow my channel. Have a nice day. Bye.